then we already mentioned that what type of okay, literature review are there. We can broadly categorize it in different ways, but I again mentioned that literature review can be a part of a research article or standalone separate papers. Journals, they generally publish two types of. There might be other types of okay, research article, maybe you can say editorial note or technical paper or industry paper. They publish it okay, not in regular basis, but they regularly publish two types of paper. One is original article, another is survey or review article. So a literature review, when it is a part of a conference or journal article, it is just a section. Okay, it is just a section of a paper, and it shows your reader how your research relates to existing research and what new insights will be contribute. You are going to what you are going to contribute and what you have already done in this topic. You are going to show this thing in literature review to the reader. This is one thing. And if it is a standalone paper, that means this is a survey or review article, then it can be categorized in different okay types. One is narrative review, another is scoping review, another is thematic literature review. This is one of the recent okay review, and most of the field it is invented by the okay medical practitioners, but now it is nowadays it is used by everyone. The first one, the narrative reviews, from the title is clear that a broad term referring to reviews with a wide scope and non-standardized method. That means in narrative review, you will select a broad topic. Okay, just for if we say as I am from a computer science background, so I can say the general issues related to computer science. Just for example, already I mentioned that the phase detection technique. This is a very broad technique. If I go for phase detection, only phase detection, it is very broad topic. If I say human phase detection, and if I say okay from human phase using which part, okay, if I go for emotion detection, then it again comes to another part that in which device, mobile or laptop or desktop, which device you are going to use. So if you select a topic which is very broad, and if you are doing the literature review by following no standard, that means you are doing by yourself, and there is no search strategies, no comprehensiveness, and no time range. Okay, you have picked one paper from 1990, then another paper from 221, then another paper from 223, and you did not follow any protocol, then it is called narrative. That means it is unstructured. Okay, and it is not suggested nowadays, because just for example, you did a literature review and you did not follow any pattern or the protocol or any standard, then if someone want to do the same research, or they want to do the same literature review on the topic, and they try to regenerate your okay sources or other issues, they cannot do it. And the scoping review, this is from the name, it suggests that this is a preliminary assessment of potential size and scope. We will not consider the huge scope. We will okay, select a very narrow scope, and then we will see what have been done on this okay topic. This is called scoping review. And the systematic literature review, this is the modern one, and it answer defined research questions by collecting and summarizing all empirical evidences that fits pre-specified eligibility criteria. That means narrative review is just opposite of the systematic literature review. There is no protocol, but in the systematic literature review, there is a specified protocol you have to follow. And why you select this paper, you have to mention it. Why you exclude this paper, you have to mention it. Why you okay include this paper, you have to mention it. Everything is written. And just for example, I do a literature review on a topic, and I publish the paper, and you want to okay generate the same result, same papers, following my literature review, we can do it. So this is, we can say it is a reversible process. Okay. So if I see, I show you some example, it will be clear. Just for example, literature review as a part of of a research article. This is my paper, intelligent system to generate possible job list for freelancers. Here is abstract, okay, introduction and related work. Sometimes it is written as literature review, literature survey, literature summary, or related work. Anything I can write. So this is a part of a paper. But if you want to publish a review or survey paper, it also possible. Just for example, here is a paper
একবার
for
লাইনিং
scoping
থেকে
review.
গেলে সমস্যা
Yeah.
আমি আর বললাম যে
Okay. Maybe if you're not talking, please mute your microphone. So this is an example of a scoping review. Just for example, school feeding in Ethiopia, a scoping review. I don't know the topic what they're discussing, but from the title we can understand that they are talking about how the students are feeding at the school. Okay, the current state, maybe who are providing the food like that. Okay, this is just they are focusing on the specific topic, school feeding. Okay, this is scoping review. And just for example, narrative one, narrative review example, the key concepts of clinical trials. There are clinical trials. This is a very big area. That means the clinical practices, the trials. Okay, there are many things are there. So they published a narrative review on the key concepts of clinical trials. Okay, and also you can publish the systematic literature review. Just for example, here a recommendation system based on deep learning method. Okay, a systematic review and new direction. So when you are going to publish a paper which is systematic literature review, you must mention the systematic review, this word. Otherwise, it will not consider as a systematic literature review. You are recommended to turn off your camera. Okay, and you are not talking. Okay, that's an example. But as a part of this course, if we are going to cover the systematic literature review, it will be huge. So our focus here is to discuss how to do literature review as a part of a research article. That means as a part of the research process, what we are going to do in upcoming days. This will be a part of a research article, also a part of the research process. Okay. So we are not focusing here regarding the narrative scoping or systematic literature. So there are some specific protocols for this kind of reviews. Here are some protocols. I provided it from website of university. I also provided the link. This is from the Waterloo University. In the narrative review, what you have to do, you have to select topic, then search literature, and briefly critique evidence and reflect on view and write the paper. This is narrative. And for the scoping review, almost same. Identify the research question. This is here you select the topic. Here you select the question. But this is the broad topic. This is a specified, or I can say the sub scope. Okay. And then identify the related studies. Select the studies. You can map the data into a theme. You can categorize it and then summarize the results. Okay. In the systematic literature review, it is as it is a systematic review. Then you have to follow some steps. That first one is create systematic review team. Then create systematic review protocol, systematic searching, then study selection and screening of search results, then external data, quality assessment or critical appraisal, then data synthesis, then the final product. Final product can be a standard paper, or it can be a part of your PhD or master's thesis. So again, I am telling you that it requires separate lectures to cover everything. Okay, I'm not going to discuss a lot of details about literature review or other review. We will go for here for maybe this is a review of a part of a research article or research project.